President Abdel Fattah Sisi kicked off a state visit to Turkey on Wednesday at the invitation of Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and the summit talks are taking place between both leaders in Ankara. To shed more light on the visit, we are very much delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Ahmed Mostafa, the international relations expert. Dr. Mostafa, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sir, what's your take on the current visit by President Sisi to Turkey, the first by the President since he took office?
It's a crucial visit because it is the first time since 2015, as I said to several international TVs, especially the last week before. Therefore, it has a very special significance. According to the visit, there will be like a great agenda, including local, regional, and international topics will be tackled via this visit. And it is an important also because, as we said before, that Egypt and Turkey and Iran and maybe also Saudi Arabia should having like their own alliance, which will be like adding value to any international alliance, especially the New World Order or the Global South or things like that. This is why this visit is very crucial, as we said from the beginning.
Yes, sir. Sir, both leaders are holding summit talks as we are talking now. From your point of view, what are the most important issues that would be discussed during that summit talks?
Of course, the Palestinian cause, it is one of the most crucial and on the top of the priority of such, talks, and, the situation now and what this crazy killer Netanyahu is doing with his crazy fanatic government concerning, the crossings between Egypt, when we talk about Rafah and Philadelphia, and that he is not withdrawing from occupation of such crossings, which is the crazy things. And of course, Turkey is a strong country, and Egypt and Turkey will take like their own procedure just to stop this crazy person from continuing his, atrocities and acts against the Palestinians. And we try also to find like a ceasefire immediately and permanently against the people in Gaza, and because now also the matter was allocated to the West Bank. The other topic, which is very crucial as well, the situation in Libya, and once Egypt and Turkey, having like an agreement, the dangers from the West will be obliterated. Also, the matter of, Sudan and Somalia, the Renaissance Dam in Ethiopia. And for the Eastern Mediterranean gas and Eastern Mediterranean security, this is also another one. Also the role of Egypt and Turkey in Global South, and what alliances they will join together. They will link it to the, these Chinese and Russian, movement, or they will keep the relation stronger with the West, as well as the other topics concerning, the business and the trade between the two countries, because they are aiming just to increase the trade to reach $15 billion in the coming 3 years, as we heard from the resources. One of the most other topics that it was leaked from the Turkish news, if there's going to be some sort of amnesty or reconciliation with some fled members of the Brotherhood who were or who fled to Turkey since 2015 or 2014. Of course, as well as the other scientific cooperation, agricultural cooperation and development, exports and imports. These are the most crucial topics that will be tackled via the agenda between the two counterparties, Erdogan and Sisi.
Indeed. Sir, how might stronger relations binding both Egypt and Turkey affect their positions on key regional conflicts and issues?
The more, as I told you in the first question, in the first answer, that the more we have a strong, relations, especially with the counterparties, or I mean the stronger countries in the region, especially Turkey and Iran, the more strong we have a good relation with them, the more strong our stance will be stronger in such issues, because we will reinforce each other in this regard. And Turkey and Iran, they are very close to us in a lot of things in this regard. Therefore, if our relation is going to be stronger with them, of course it will be positive and will strengthen our stance, especially in fighting such kinds of conflicts. Because, you know, if Netanyahu sustains to drag America to enlarge the war, it will be very negative for both countries. Therefore, once both countries are united together, I think this stupid guy will backward from his works.
Sir, also, what role do you think the economic partnerships will play in the future of the Egyptian-Turkish relations?
Yeah, currently the figures, you know, giving a reference that the trade volume between the two countries is ranging between 6 to 7 billion US dollars currently. And here in Alexandria, my city, we have, you know, like the free zone of the Turkish businesses, especially for the garments and textiles and things like that. In the future, as we heard from the two sides, the business and the trade is expected to reach at least 15 billion US dollars in the coming 3 years. And here there is going to be like the rule of the businessman, the rule of the entrepreneurs from the two sides, the ministries from the two sides, but it shouldn't focus only on such sides, because now you have, you know, the soft trade and the soft business, including and not limited to, and as I said, once Mr. Erdogan visited Egypt, we should enlarge the matter of startups and the micro businesses, and of course the SME between the two sides. These can, you know, having like a very quick turnover between the two countries and can enlarge the businesses better than the ordinary or the traditional way of industrialization or things like that, that needs years just to get the turnover. But now the startups, we have like a good agenda for a startup pool between the two countries, and the two countries, they have a lot of comments in this regard. I think it will having like, you know, a shift in the volume of trade between the two countries.
Indeed, Dr. Ahmed Mostafa, our international relations expert, thank you so much for your precious input. Indeed, a very important visit by President Sisi to Ankara. The President was received earlier today by President of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who held an official reception receiving President Abdel Fattah Sisi, and summit talks are taking place now in Ankara. Our dear viewers, will be ending our special coverage for now, and we'll be back throughout the day for more coverage for the visit by President Abdel Fattah Sisi to Turkey.